Welcome back, Butz and Butz Sports Radio. I'm Eric.
I'm Jim. Seafoam Butz, baby. Rocking it out.
All right, so people, this is what you really got to tell us. Jim thinks that seafoam sounds like a more masculine color than turquoise.
Turquoise is it's got a Q in it, dude. It can't be masculine.
But it's a jewel. It's a rock.
Yeah,
it's a
piece of girl show. Seafoam. I'm rocking the seafoam. I'm in my spring motif. It's coming. Put away the snow shovel. Easter colors, baby. It's going. We got.
So you're a lavender over purple guy?
Yeah, dude. Lavender. Well, no, lavender's a flower. I'm going purple there. But dude, seafoam. That's like.
All right, so. Back to Flyers talk.
Okay.
We got two things to talk about. The signings and also the goalkeepers. Let's talk about the goalkeepers first. Now, I just don't even...
All you Philly fans, stop killing Bryzgalov. He's foreign. He says things when he talks, like when he said the universe is so big or whatever, he just doesn't speak English the same way you do. When he says, I have to find peace in my soul, he's saying that I'm putting too much pressure on myself trying to perform for you. I don't have the confidence to just be me. I'm pressing. He's not saying that you're an asshole Philly fan. He's not saying I hate the fans of Philadelphia. He's saying there's a lot of pressure in Philadelphia and I have to feel okay with myself in order to be able to perform here.
So you do pretty well at Russian translation of someone speaking English. What makes you think he's not saying I don't like playing in Philly?
Because I've heard him talk about it. He loves Philly. He loves being here. He loves the fans that are intense about it. He's said it many times. He said he's played in towns where nobody cared. He likes that people care. He has trouble saying sentences and expressing himself. You know, he's not saying that we're bad. Listen, we booed him horribly the other day. He was down the far end of the ice, and from the time he started to skate, as soon as they saw Bobrovsky jump up, they cheered Bobrovsky and they booed Bryzgalov all the way down the ice. And of course his confidence is gonna be a little shaken. He's a $50 million guy. He finished second for the Vezina Trophy. He's performed good his whole career, and now he's not. And it's in his head because his organization told him to act differently. So he's not comfortable. But it's not like he's not a bum.
So all you're saying, Jim, is give Bryz a chance?
Give Bryz a chance, baby.
All right, so
stop the Bryzaster.
On from goalies to the acquisitions, Grossman and Kubina. How big of moves are they in the scope of the Flyers defense?
Well, I mean, they're third and fourth or fourth and fifth defensemen on the team, so they're not huge. However, we had gaping holes back on our defense, and we really kind of piecemealed this whole team together coming into it. If we started the season and I said Bryzgalov is going to suck, Van Riemsdyk is going to miss half the season, Pronger's only going to play a month, Briere is going to be out, you're going to have Matt Reed and Berdome and Jim Marshall and all these other guys playing for you, you would have said the Flyers are going to have a losing record. They're going to suck. But they haven't. There's been a lot of bright spots here. Couturier is a player. Matt Reed is a player. These guys are young. The Flyers have had 13 people play their first game in the NHL this year. You got to give the guys time to play. It's not a time to overreact. They made a good move. They needed some defensive guys. Kubina's a right-handed shot. They had nobody on their team that shoots right-handed. You got to give them time. They will make noise in the playoffs this year.
And the last move that we want to talk about, Jim, the possible trade to Columbus that would have us sending Bob, Wellwood, and JVR in return for Red.
That's one of the things. As long as they're not asking for Couturier or Shen, which we heard that they were asking for ahead of time, as long as we don't give up any two of those guys. I would give up Shen if I can keep JVR.
Okay.
You know, I would give up Couturier if I can keep JVR. But I'm not giving up Shen and Couturier and Wellwood and Bob. I'm not giving up those guys. Give up a first-round pick. I'll give them Bob. I'll give them their choice of Shen, Couturier, or JVR. And I'll give them some other, minor player or whatever.
All right, that's our opinion. Jim is wearing seafoam and wants to know what you think at jim@suicidefantasysports.com. I'm rapping Suicide Fantasy Football, of course. Eric at suicidefantasysports.com. Subscribe to our videos.
Look smaller in the C-phone.
Your moobs do look smaller.
Yeah, way
your
smaller.
eyes look less fat with the glasses, and your moobs look smaller in C-phone.
And if I just move back a little bit, my head looks smaller than your big fat head.
Yeah, I'll move up a little for you. All right, so check us out Monday nights, 8 o'clock to 9:30, Blog Talk Radio. We're Butz and Butz Sports Radio. And also subscribe to our videos. We'll keep you in the loop what's going on in Philly, and we'll tell some funny jokes once in a while.
Sometimes.